as the mists rise around you, everyone dies.
This happened before.
I'm sorry, I'm skipping ahead a bit. Welcome to Orcslayers, adventurers and wanderers of the web alike. When we last left our group of intrepid heroes, they were about to enter a tavern. Inside is your good friend, Umar, who is a gnomish sorcerer, and he appears to have a little arm candy with him. And when I say a little arm candy, I mean his wife, who is over twice his size. He's got his goblet, which this is totally to scale for if I was Umar. And he's like, "Come, my friends, I would like you to meet my ravishing beauty of a wife." What do you guys do?
Wow.
Umar!
I go to hug him.
All right, yeah, he's ready for embracing you.
Yes.
And
How drunk
he's
is
already
he?
standing on a stool. He appears to be mildly inebriated.
I say, Umar,
Yes.
I have news of myself. I know this is selfish, but this is who I am.
Go on.
I became part of the Lunasaur.
I don't know what that means. That's great.
Yeah.
I
That's
tell
good.
him, congratulations. Where did you meet?
Oh, well, that is a very long story. Our father was trying to summon a Marid and control him. The Marid was angry. He killed the father, and Alba here and her 3 sisters were all transformed into monsters. And we, the party and I back in the day, we cleared out all the evil, and we unsummoned the bad genie, and lifted the curse. And we've been in love ever since.
Nice.
His wife seems like, she's very beautiful, but she seems mildly, like, dispassionate, like, just kind of detached. And she's like, yes, that's nice, honey.
Is he taller when he stands on his wallet?
When he stands on his wallet?
Mm-hmm.
He definitely is. I mean, he did save her. She had been transformed into like a caryatid or something like that, like a golem like monster, basically. And he basically kind of like cracked the code of like, this is one of those situations where the ladies are transformed into monsters, and because he being a Shire is able to recognize basically if any magic was caused by genies, he knew that they were genie transformed. So instead of slaying them, they were able to communicate and figure out that these were ladies that had been transformed, and that their dad, he had tried and failed to summon this really powerful Marid, which, if anyone doesn't know, is the water element type of genie. And the Marid and was like opening and just slowly like widening a portal right to the elemental plane of water. And that's not good. There was just water. It was like at the top of this wizard's tower, and so it was just constantly, there was just a waterfall just pouring all over the place. So yeah.
Dang.
Wow.
It was a pretty cool little adventure there from his backstory, but yeah.
I'll approach and I will kiss his wife's hand. I will, it is a pleasure to meet you. And you found an awesome guy right here. Yeah.
Yes, he's my little love pun, isn't he? He does introduce her. Her name is Alba Esmith El Talshan.
Pleasure to meet you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so he says that he was telling his wife about the lovely valley here, a valley of obelisks, and she wanted to check it out. And so he figured that they'd drop in on you guys for a little visit.
Umar, we have news. Can we speak in private for a moment? Yes, I will, lead up to one of these rooms so that we will not be overheard in our quest.
Okay. Cool. All right. So they take you up to some of their rooms. They have actually rented out several rooms. Yeah, they they've got like a kind of a retinue with them. It's hard to tell down in the crush downstairs, but they've got like probably 10 servants
Wow.
with them. Yeah.
Contra, do you wish to reveal what you've seen?
Yes, Umar. About 3 days ago, I received a message from a being known as Glath Tronter. Did I say that right?
Glath Chaunt.
Glath Tront?
Chaunter. Chaunter.
Chaunter?
Glath Chaunter.
Umar, I've received a vision a few days ago from a dragon named Glath Chaunter. He's told us we need to seek out the Globe of Arden.
Globe of Arden. Globe of Arden. Actually, you notice that Alva seems to like kind of perk up when you say that. Like she maybe has heard of this. But yeah, Umar's just kind of drinking, musing. You think he might be slightly drunker than you initially thought.
Her name's Alba?
Yes.
Alba, do you know anything about this?
Well, yeah. I know about that. Let me just, real quick, kind of refresh in my memory. She casts a spell. Anybody can
Spellcaster.
make spellcraft check if they want to identify it.
Good thing I don't want to throw the
Knowledge Arcana?
I do, I might as well.
21.
14.
Does 9 do anything?
She is casting the spell of legend lore. It's a 4th level bard spell, but a 6th level wizard spell. Her eyes kind of like light up, and it looks like she's almost like reading text that's before her that you guys can't see. And she begins reciting a legend to you. In days long past, the peoples of the southern lands worshipped the sun god Arden. Legend says that the gods of darkness destroyed Arden during divine combat. Arden's followers gathered the slain god's remains and stored them in temples. One such relic, the Globe of Arden, originally the left eye of the god himself, was ripped from its socket by Sathagwa, the vile frog demon. During Arden's final battle, however, the eye retained the powers of the sun, and the demonic servants of Sathagwa, attempting to steal it, were disintegrated by the power it contained. Priests of Arden eventually recovered the eye, which had solidified into a strange sphere that appears to be made of a cloudy white glass. This divine artifact is the Globe of Arden. After his destruction, the cult of Arden waned. Yet these preserved relics, being elements of divine being, prevented the foes of Arden from overcoming his temples. What they could not foresee or prevent, however, was the treachery of Asari. A high priest of Arden, at the temple of the globe, Asari grew jealous and bitter over his loss of personal power. Following the destruction of his deity, his spell powers failed, his followers dwindled. He entertained overtures from the dark god Sathagwa. Sathagwa promised to restore Asari his earthly power. As his final act of betrayal, Asari stole the Globe of Arden from the temple's inner sanctuary and fled before the priest detected his treachery. He delivered the globe unto the demon priests, who took the relic and hid it in a foreign and unpopulated land. A remote island, the legends say, a complex designed to hide the globe from Arden and his followers. Rumors suggest that Sathagwa, being a god of water and darkness, fashioned this complex to mock the Arden. Legends also caution that Asari received great rewards from the gods of evil. The followers of Arden were greatly reduced in both number and power, and being unable to recover the globe, it fell out of the reckoning of mortals. There exists an ancient map that depicts the location of the island where the globe is hidden. She kind of snaps out of it.
Wow.
Is the map also hidden?
She's like, actually, it's funny you mention. I remember now where I heard this legend before. It's been so long. Innick, you bring the chest. No, not that one. No, the other one, the yellow one. Okay, yeah, bring that in here. She opens the chest, and inside it's just all black. Like you can't see inside of it. And she starts like reaching down, like way into it and rummaging around. She pulls something out. She's like, "Sword of Joseph." No.
Say what?
She pulls out like another map. Location of Dad's secret treasure. Nope, that's that. She pulls out that one's just fake. Eventually, she finds a map. She says that this was never a confirmed, like official map, but it was one that her father had gained in dealings with merchants. That was supposed to be the hidden place of a globe of great power that burned bright like the sun. It's very likely, she says, and especially given the geographic location, that this is the hiding place of the Globe of Arden.
Perfect.
She's like, you can have it.
Well, that's convenient.
Thank you so much.
I'll take it since I asked.
Perfect.
All right. Looking at it, you can see it shows like a coastline, and to the north, you can see like jungle here, like city this way, and over here, there's an island. There also is a couple phrases that appear to be written in a language that you do not understand.
Oh,
Does anyone have comprehend languages? Does anyone know how to do that? Or
is that the same as speaking?
Also, hearing a lot about Arden,
Mm-hmm.
you can make a knowledge religion check or a bardic knowledge
I
check.
have a
I
helmet
will,
of comprehend magic
Oh, there we go.
and
Also-
language.
do
Oh, knowledge religion.
I hand it to you and say, can you read this part, please? Because I have no idea.
Sure. Can I?
Do you have the spell or do you
It's
have decipher
helmet
script or
of
what?
comprehend
Nice.
magic
Oh.
and language.
Yeah. As you look at it, the words just kind of resort themselves into common, and so you can read them.
Paul, so I got a 32 on knowledge religion.
Sweet. You get to know a thing. It says, on an island within an island, beyond a door that is not a door, shielded by the grin of the hated sun, lies the globe of Arden, the eye of a dead god, stolen long ago by the traitor Asar.
I never understood poetry.
So with a religion check of over 30, you recall very, very obscure stuff about Arden. Arden was once worshipped on this physical plane. He was not a god himself as such. Rather, he is, scholars consider him now to have been a living avatar of Ra, the sun god.
Oh, wow.
That's kind of like a.
He was commonly depicted as being like a hawk-headed, muscular man wearing a short skirt crafted of precious metals and just like bedazzled to hell. And he was also projected as like shooting sunbeams from his eyes that could supposedly like melt anything.
Nice.
His symbol, let's see, he had a staff tipped on one end with a bronze sphere, representing the sun and emblazoned upon it an ankh. The other end was a bronze hawkhead. He also held in his hand a bronze short sword. He was destroyed by Sathagwa and other evil deities. They kind of joined forces against him. But his worshippers did recover a bunch of his artifacts and relics. It has been probably thousands of years since Arden was worshipped. This is very obscure knowledge. Yeah.
Wow.
You guys have knowledge. You got riddle. You got a map. You got a whole party of adventurers. You ready to go?
Nice.
I say, Alba, thank you. Yeah, I very much appreciate you, being willing to hand this map over so, easily.
Well, I never was much for adventuring, It's so messy. So messy. I like to just do my studies and, being a wizard, it's not all flash. It's not all fancy magics. Sometimes it's about just enjoying the finer things in life. And if you kids enjoy going out there and getting dirty and looking for your little magic artifacts, you have fun.
Yep. I'm 164.
Right. She looks to be probably a human woman, as I said, maybe in her early 30s.
So, that's about it.
It's very nice to meet all of you. Umar says so much.
Does he really? Does he talk about us?
Yeah.
Good things, I suppose.
Yes.
I hope.
That's why we come to visit.
Oh.
But yeah.
All right. Well, perfect. We'll get out of your all's hair.
Okay. Cool.
Enjoy your honeymoon, Umar.
I mean, they've actually been married for years.
Oh.
He does still adventure, and so he just ditches her, She doesn't. She's not interested. Yeah. Cool. But yeah, he's just he's starting to get really drunk. He's been still drinking the whole time. He's like, Maluk is a dry city, and I think that is a mistake. Yes, this is really good. And I love it. And I just really love all you guys. And my beautiful wife. Did you know that she's a wizard?
Yeah, we found that out.
He leans into you. He's like, I love a woman that can kick my ass.
That's awesome.
Nice.
You definitely chose well, Umar.
But yeah,
proud.
no, he clearly
Proud.
needs to cut himself off and go to bed.
Until next time, Umar.
You guys have fun dungeoning the thing with the stuff.
When you sleep it off, come find us.
Oh yeah, I come. Be here in town in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna see the sights of the city tomorrow.
He just keeps going.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna.
Yeah, he just keeps talking. He's kind of babbling now to himself.
Perfect. All right,
So-
let's check out this information.
Yeah. 6. Looking at the map, where do we need to go? How far away is it?
Well,
It's on a coast.
I'm going to
Right.
use my intuition.
I have knowledge geography if you want me to look at the map.
Hey.
I'm going to try it first because I was asked. I don't even know if I would be able to roll anything. Just straight intelligence.
Oh, you don't have geography?
Oh,
Yeah, you can try intelligent roll.
Could I help?
got
him?
12.
You don't know.
There's a coast on it.
Can I roll?
There's definitely a coast involved. It's
can I look at the
Is,
map?
is anything actually labeled though? Like towns
Or
Yes. There's
How-
like a direction. Like I said, it's like this town is this way. I gotta double check something. real
How
quick to know
old
what
does
map
this map look?
Super duper. Oh.
I mean, you gotta
Like
think.
if you got it wet, it would fall
like.
apart.
Well, you gotta think. It was-
It's clearly had a spell of preservation cast upon it.
all these events
Um,
happened, thousands of years ago,
Mhm.
and that's probably when it was made.
I'd love to look at that map.
The globe is not going to be easy to find. We will need to really find this map.
Hey Silas, from a captain to a champion, can you tell Six to just lend me that map?
I mean, technically,
why do we have to tell him? Why don't you ask him?
technically,
I have been asking.
Yeah.
I,
thought
Charity has it.
I'll
What?
take the map and I'll just
Ellie.
put it on a
Ellie.
table here,
Yeah,
like a
Ellie
round
has
one in the bar.
That's a good
for us.
idea. Let's just
Okay.
all look
And
at it.
I'll say, yes, Zilcroft, come see what you can find in this. It looks like, I think that's a worm, and I think those sticks might be trees.
All right, I want to roll.
Nailing it.
I'm gonna roll
Nice.
for geography, a knowledge geography on the map. See what I can find out.
Okay. Okay.
Come on. Oh, I rolled that, but I do have an adage. All right, an adage. Wow, 8 plus 5.
I'm going to roll a bardic
12.
knowledge.
Wait, 13.
good idea.
All right, I have a 13 total for the geography because I rolled shite.
23
23. Is that on geography or just bardic?
bardic.
Okay. It's hard to tell because of the time that's passed. It's likely that the city that is referenced, which once again is in like that different language, but you can read it. I mean, I could just come up with any name because it doesn't exist anymore, very likely, because it's been so long. But you do think that if it looks like this is to the north of a jungle, this might be off of the northern coast of Chult.
Talia, still have your boat?
I just started unfolding it.
But it just like
Wait,
unfolds.
Celia, we're still in the tavern.
Oh, good call.
How
Too
far away is
excited.
Chult?
Thousands and thousands of miles away.
Hey, Umar.
Yeah. Well, well, the riddle said it's like an island within an island. Maybe I don't know. Maybe there's something about
Behind a door
that.
that's not.
So is the bigger island like an O shape, like with the little island in the middle of it?
I don't
Is
know.
that what
You
I'm?
don't know.
I mean, I'm just
It's not a
addressing the
map
poem.
of the island. It's a map to the island.
Yeah.
Maybe the demon clerics had a swimming pool in their swimming pool
Exactly.
in an island.
Jake's got it.
Inside an island.
Jake has
In-
cracked it.
Yeah,
Swimming pool inside swimming pool inside an island of an island.
behind a door that's not a door.
Oh,
Of the smiling face.
Only rich folk have that stuff.
I know, like staircases that lead to nowhere. You know,
Yeah.
just for show.
Trap doors that just
Shit.
open
Do you guys
when
want to
walk
talk to
over.
Umar about?
I will
like,
definitely.
we probably like walk right back in there, like, hey.
Oh, okay.
We
So
noticed how
Umar
far
is
away
like-
this is.
is like
he's still in his drunken
Getting
stupor.
ready for bed. Alba is still coherent though. She's like, "Yeah, what's up, guys?"
We need transportation.
Oh, well, where do you need to go?
The island of Chult.
Island of Chult. Well, Chult is a peninsula.
The peninsula of Chult.
so I don't think you're going to get there.
And which side?
She
the northern
says,
side?
of course, Umar's got his silly genie stuff, but silly genie stuff. Yeah, she can cast teleport mass.
Wow.
Holy crap!
Oh wow, that's pretty good.
And she says that the best place for her to teleport you to would be their property in Kalimshan.
Wow.
Because she knows it well. So there's no chance that the spell can fizzle or go via there.
That sounds good.
How far is Kalimshan from?
Kalimshan is at the southwestern tip of basically the continent. And then there's like ocean, and Cholt is like right here, up here. So yeah, you'd be on the wrong side of the ocean from the island, but
That doesn't sound like
it's
a bad
still
deal.
on the coast.
It's closer
you
than
could-
on land.
It's actually would be way better than teleporting to Cholt because Cholt is basically just a jungle of monstrosities.
Okay then.
Well,
Whereas
so,
Kalimshan is an actual developed nation.
so can we teleport to one of the sides of Cholt and then just sail around
Mhm.
the peninsula? Is the idea?
Yeah, you can do that.
Perfect.
She says in Kalimshan you should be able to commission a ship.
Okay.
Do you know how we might get back?
Well, you could have one of these doodads. She has more of those rings that remember you got from Umar before.
Oh, sweet.
So at least you can call them.
Yeah.
Nice.
They're so nice.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You are so kind. Umar really lucked out.
Well, he's my hero. But yeah. So she's like, whenever you're ready, she casts a spell on you guys.
You guys ready to do this?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Adventure!
All right.
What time of day is it right now? Because we've been doing stuff for
Here or home? For her.
No, like for us, right? I guess both, actually. Yeah.
I would say that it's like coming on mid-evening time.
Okay.
Probably just after.
So
dark.
once we get there, sleep.
Yeah.
Kind of. Okay. Cool.
My experience with portals, always make sure you're ready for whatever's going to be on the other side.
She tells you just to show the rings upon arrival.
Okay.
They should be preparing supper. See ya! And you guys go, whoop, and you appear in basically like a round gazebo with 8 pillars and a stone dome overhead. This is probably here for this purpose, so people know to give it a wide berth because they teleport things into here. You know?
Got it.
And
I still have my sword and shield. I'm just like,
you are greeted by there's people working the grounds, just kind of tending to shrubbery and stuff. Here it appears to be around 6 o'clock. Okay. So you just moved 3 time zones worth of distance, basically. Time zones, of course, don't exist, but you know what I mean.
right.
But yeah, some of them notice that you guys teleport in. They come over and then they're like, "Can we help you?"
I show the ring. We were
Yes.
sent here by Alba and Omar. Umar.
Yes, of course, Mistress Talisham. Please come in. Make yourselves at home, adventurers. Supper is on. Don't mind that. It's a bit of a consumption. But yes, supper will be ready short.
Thank you.
You are at what can be described as basically a medium-sized mansion.
Wow.
Okay.
And all
That's
around
impressive.
you is the exotic, bustling city of, just looked it up, Kalimport. This is the biggest port town in all of Kalimshan.
What's the area like?
Geographically,
Yeah, is it jungly or deserty?
it's
or
actually relatively deserty. You know how I said Cholt is over here?
Mhm.
If you were to just go straight south, you go to the Zakaran continent.
Oh.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Perfect. We're not too far from old Umar's actual stomping ground.
Mhm.
Scar is where we went for the last quest, right?
That is correct.
Yes. Hop an entire campaign sentence.
Nice. Okay. Well, we need to get our boat and see if we can sail across the peninsula, not an island.
They did say supper.
Yeah.
Wait, they said supper?
No, they said the supper. They're like,
I'm over
preparing
here
supper right now.
thinking. I'm like,
They were like, enjoy looking around. We're making supper. You know.
I'm
Shouldn't
staying
we
for supper,
also
guys.
say-
We can revisit this boat thing
Yeah.
later.
sure.
Yeah, since it's been thousands of years, I think we can spend one night and have a nice supper.
That's pretty
Yes.
fair.
Oh, yeah.
What's cooking?
It's cooking good.
What's cooking? They've got on a really nice curry and a lot of rice and
Excellent.
it's a lamb curry. So
Excellent.
not
Do
too
you
much.
mind if we join you? It was.
I mean, they told
okay.
you
Okay.
to
Very good.
just find a spot. We're making supper.
I sit down. I'm here. I'm ready.
All right. I'm sorry. It's like a half hour. Supper is served, and you know they've got a decent spread for you. Enough food for everybody.
Food! Put a shield on my back.
And the servants just really kind of don't talk to you guys so much, other than like asking what your needs are. You get the feeling that they are not here for conversation. They are, and they're not accustomed to it either. They do their jobs. They keep their heads down, and they also tell you that there's sufficient room for you to all sleep in the guest suites.
That would be wonderful.
That is sweet.
While we're eating, I want to make Zilcroft's food taste like soap with
Hey,
prestidigitation.
Guess what? Guess what? I don't eat.
All right,
No?
so he
Okay.
just chooses to
Who's
not
my
eat.
next target?
Say.
Be careful. I am an
6.
assassin.
I am an assassin. Everyone else is like, "Oh my gosh, this curry, it's so fresh," and you're just like,
Can I
it's
roll
like
a spot?
lies. So
Can I roll a spot for casting the spell?
Wait, can
Do
I
I
absorb
need to
it
make
since I saw her
a,
do it to him?
did you see her do
Did I?
You're loading.
22.
All right. So I gotta
There's
have
a
a
load hole
spot.
under
I
Luke.
didn't even have any
Upon the
food in front of
third.
me in the first place. 'Cause I don't.
What
eat.
did you get? I
It's a 21.
Ah.
So
You didn't make it.
I got
Uh-oh.
a 34.
Of course, you
Well, you
notice her cast the prestidigitation spell.
I'm like,
You don't, and your food,
I'll like start laughing,
your food
and then I
tastes
just
like soap.
take a bite of curry.
Texture is normal. It tastes like soap.
Yeah.
I'm just eating away.
He just eats it.
I just assume this is common food.
This is
If you've never had it before, like, you're not gonna. Be
I'm not
really
gonna
bad.
say, hey, screw you for making me free food, you suck. I'm just gonna eat it.
I'm glad you won't do it. They would be very upset.
That's what the old 6 would have done.
Yeah, that was the old.
This is
I'm
the
in
new
that
leaf.
luminous.
That's right. I'm a very illuminated man now. Okay,
What are
but
they
yeah.
doing to-
So everything is really nice and calm and uneventful here.
Nice.
You can tell that the city bustles outside. You can smell the sea, and it's a very relaxing moment.
Well, I'm going to bed.
Before these two boyos go to bed, I say, Billy Bob, Freed, just to have a little explanation to give you guys. So, with the whole charging up of the thing that I have within myself, if I ever absorb too much and I can't handle it, I basically explode with fiery radiant energy. And it goes out in all directions, so I can't control it at that point. But right now, I'm at a perfectly stable point. So, just so that's known.
Good to know.
Good to know.
Because the rest of the party already knows, but you guys won't.
Does that damage?
No, it just explodes outwards, so it hurts everything around me. Yeah,
Indeed.
and it's pretty unexpected, so it's kind of hard to dodge.
The giant fireball explosion. Yes.
Yeah.
It's pretty difficult to dodge.
Yeah.
I've done it all the
Pretty
time.
hard to dodge. I mean, you know.
Let me put this in perspective. Basically, what I'm saying is, it's like a little bit over the power of 2 fireballs.
Yeah.
I can think that's bad.
Can we
Hurts a
see
lot.
the ocean from the mansion rooms that we would have?
Yeah.
Does the sun set over the ocean?
Oh yeah.
Uh,
Because it's you're kind of on a little area of this. There's a desert here,
uh-huh.
and then it kind of comes out to a point, and Calimport is right there. And so yes, you just clear out over the ocean in almost every direction except north. So yes, you can see this. It looks like the sun drops right into the sea.
I think Contra would just sit in his room for the evening and just like watch the sunset and kind of reflect on what it would mean to like bring his son back and like what he's gonna do like when he sees him, you know.
I like it.
Just, like
I like
think
it.
about that.
Okay.
And,
Anybody else got any nice RP stuff we want to squeeze in here?
before I retire,
I will summon an ocean storm and go to bed.
no, I would like to pray to my God
I like that.
for storms. When we arrive at the island.
You want storms when you arrive at the island. That's what you're praying for?
No! Because it makes me more powerful.
Roll percentile.
When we arrive to the island. Like, not while we're traveling.
Is this an out loud prayer?
It's in my room after I've taken off my armor.
Well, it's a guest
Something we don't
room,
want.
so we're basically all in there listening to you.
I mean,
I hope for a storm.
it's not like preaching, but it's like, you know,
Hey, maybe you could.
97.
Maybe you could like not pray for that. I don't know.
What was your dady's name again?
Atisha. A storm of storms, destruction, and travel.
I want to use missive and be like, no, shut up.
Right
Right into his head.
Okay, yeah. Something talks right into your head and says, no, shut up.
That's your deity speaking directly to you. God said no, Frederick.
I just get extremely nervous, and I put my hammer next to me for end shield when I.
Good night, everybody.
Yeah, good night.
Good night.
I guess I transfer 4 hours. And then I'll just stay up for the next 4. Waiting for everybody to wake up. You can trance as a half elf, right?
No.
You can't?
No, I can't. But I am immune to sleep effects.
Me too. He gets the no sleepy from magic, but he's still sleepy.
I get
From
both.
He still gets sleepy from awakeness. Like normal. But yeah, so the night passes pretty nice and calm. And yeah, the morning dawns. A wind blows from the north, hot.
Oh, Fred, I believe your storm is on its way. Good. Hopefully it will blow our sails in the correct direction.
We should probably get moving as fast as possible then.
I pack up. Woo-hoo. And I thank them for letting us stay.
Can I eat a little bit of this leftover curry?
Oh, they make you breakfast.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Curry part 2.
yeah,
Curry pancakes.
No,
Curry pancakes.
I'm trying to think of what would they make for breakfast. It would probably be fish.
Curry. Part 2.
And like a kind of a oatmeal kind of, just a meal thing. Yeah.
And boat.
Oh, I want a missive into Frederick's head, like right before he starts eating, and says, "Don't eat it. It's poison."
Stop.
Watch the fine line, mister.
I just want to mess with the new guy. He annoys me. He does.
After hearing that, I was like, can I tell anything, or do I think this is?
It's really tough. Zion,
Another aberration.
look at the thing for missive, because most psionic powers have some sort of
Safe throw?
no. There is a manifestation like that emanates, like it could be olfactory or auditory or visual, depending on
I would
the
like
type.
to definitely try and tell if it's a
Yeah.
I'm not sure if Mrs.
terrible evil creature or someone.
I'm gonna say, Freed, are you all good up there, buddy?
I
Where's
I
Mrs.?
take
Oh,
6 over
I found
to the
Mrs.
side.
It says you send a telepathic message of up to 10 words to any living creature within range. Missive is strictly one-way exchange.
Mm-hmm.
What did you want to know
All
about
right, so up above there, where it's showing things like manifesting time and stuff, it should have a thing.
it
like
says
a
display is mental.
display.
Display is mental.
There's a mental, basically, kind of signature that will happen every time you do this. Now you can decide what that is, but it is consistent.
So it's the same thing. As
So you would know for sure the same thing is doing it to you that did it last time.
And there is no saving throw.
No, there's no saving throw.
But you
Like,
would-
imagine-
So I can just
No.
do it.
So-
If your deities talked to you before, then you would know the
Infinite
difference.
power.
Yeah, and it's not.
So I would say you definitely don't think it's a.
So I ask him, what's going on, and he takes me to the side.
Take him to the side. Okay, so in what I've dealt with before, I've dealt with aberrations. Specifically, I target them. And I was talked to in the night, in my mind. And then it just happened again while we were eating. I feel like something might be following us.
I think back
I'm
to when
confused.
he's previously messaged into my brain,
Uh-huh.
and I say, "Does the signature resemble?" And I try to describe it the best that I can.
Yeah,
to
there'd be some
help
sort of
him
like
understand.
image or feeling in your mind that accompanies it every time. Whatever it is, Zion.
I mean,
It's just laughter.
By signature, do you mean like a feeling?
It can be a feeling. It could be like
Well, every time
an image of a cup. Like,
literally every time I've like tried to mess with either of them, it's been like a really like dark foreboding.
Well,
Like,
but no, see, it will be this every time you use missive, period.
every time I use
As in, like the
Yeah.
first time you used it,
Like,
whatever
as in
it
the
was.
first time you used it,
it's the
it
same
did
now.
this, it will always be that way.
Mhm.
Like, if it says that there's an olfactory thing, you'd be like, every time I do this, people around me smell almonds. Like, that is just the way it is.
I guess
You don't get to change it every
Okay.
time for lols.
I guess the mental would probably be like
Just for the low.
It could be like, you remember, like, your mother. Like, it could be anything. That's like a purely mental thing.
I guess I'd like probably be like the image of a jewel or something.
Okay.
Like because I like sparkly.
So
jewels.
you think of an image of a jewel every time he sends a message.
Are you thinking? Did you imagine a jewel by any chance?
Yes.
Don't worry about it.
Wow.
Do you have a knowledge that pertains to aberrations? The which one is it? Dungeoneering?
Engineering? No.
Cool. Don't worry about it.
But I do have the planes.
You have what?
Planes.
All right. So remember, you have a bow at.
I already unfolded it. How many times can I
You
unfold
look
this
over.
thing?
She just walked
Well,
out.
I was having. Okay, so here was the issue, right? Zilcroft did his thingy in somebody's head.
Keeps putting jewels in our heads.
So I had to let the new guys know.
The
Also, I
jewel.
probably should let you know that if you
Actually,
see a
find it
jewel in
quite
your head,
soothing.
right?
Yeah.
Good to know. Yeah.
Like it's shining.
So
That's
can
a
we
shiny
find
jewel
a
in
dock
my head.
and do this boat thing?
I'm
We're
ready.
on, we're on the,
Definitely
we're
find
on
it,
the
though.
port
Let's
of the
go do
harbor.
this.
Captain Zilcroft, are you ready to board?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Captain King.
Captain King Zilcroft?
Ship can carry up to 15 people easily.
Voice.
And yeah.
I choose my position as far away from that one as possible.
Me too.
Me?
Yes,
Hey, I can missive up to like 45 feet.
that's fine. I just don't want to be next to you.
So I can missive on the whole boat.
So you guys like just go down to the dock. You kind of like throw the boat out, and you're like, "Hey, get big!" And then it just unfolds.
Hey!
That's the command word.
Yeah.
Hey, get big!
Hey,
And then you got the
That's
other
not
command
the
word.
command word.
Hey, maybe a medium boat.
That's
And then
not the command
when
word
the
either.
command word to put it away, you're like, no more boat.
I get right on board. I'm ready. I'm excited.
People like locals upon seeing your magic boat spring up are like pretty impressed. You got a couple like random dock workers that are like, "Whoa, what are you guys doing?"
Setting the sail.
We're
on the
being
boat.
cool.
Going for a trip?
Mhm.
What?
We're going for a trip.
Oh, do
Across.
you need sailors?
We could use
We
we could use one or two, honestly.
We
Sure.
should take how many?
But we
I
also
think maybe 4.
I forget
Power of
exactly
a
how
teacher to
big
guide
the
us.
boat is. Like how many is required to man the boat? Because I'm not a sailor.
That's
Can I roll knowledge sailing? Or
out of like the 15 people that can be on the boat,
Mhm.
I'd say that like 8 people could be manning the oars.
wow.
And other than that, you probably like want at least 4 people that are competent sailors just to be like steering, manning the rigging,
Okay.
various things.
Ask him, you looking for a job?
Always.
Alright, I'll hire you.
I was about
As
to
long as
say.
you're a good, sailor.
Oh, yes. My family, we are all sailors. He says that sailing runs in his blood. The sea salt pours from his wounds if he's cut.
Oh,
That's the kind of sailor we
intense.
need for a
Yeah, he's
dangerous
very intense.
journey like
He's
There's
a
this.
a
salty
good
man.
chance he might get cut, so
Yeah.
not by us.
It'll be a terribly dangerous journey. But you'll
He doesn't
reward-
know any other kind.
I say, okay, come with us. Come on, come on.
Okay.
Cool.
I usher
Yeah.
them onto the boat.
There's a few guys just kind of banding about with this guy. You get the idea that they're sailors, and they're just basically looking for that next commission. They ask how much you are paying and how long you think you might be gone.
What you going for like weeks and weeks, right? Months?
Could be.
Could be could be a few weeks, could be a few months, could be a few years. Depending.
Well, we
So,
should.
like, do you know where it is that wish you sailed?
There's a map.
We have a map.
You show them the map?
I mean, we don't. I don't want to show them the map. I want to tell them we're going to the peninsula of Sean.
You're going to Schult Peninsula?
Yeah.
Well, the
Schultz
other
Peninsula.
side of the peninsula.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, no, it would be the side that's facing you.
That's where.
On the
I don't-
map,
Right,
you,
right,
you
right.
see
Got it.
coastline here,
I don't want
jungle,
to necessarily
island. up
Yeah.
here.
give up information that we don't need to,
Okay.
because I am a wise elf.
Mm.
Are you?
I have an 18 wisdom. Yes.
little
Do
wise.
you
But,
usually have
me
a
too.
map of like just the peninsula? We could like be like, we want to be here. Ish.
Okay, well, they know how long it takes to sail to Schult. If you are like going like as straight as you can from Calimport towards Schult, wind's at your back, might be sailing for like 2 weeks.
To answer your question about pay, I have a great sum of money, and depending on how well you perform for me, I could be generous enough to shower it upon
Make a diplomacy or, if barring that, charisma roll.
you. I'm not
It's
even-
like I might pay you.
Rolling that one.
The guy is like, he like just walks away in disgust.
Wait,
Oh,
sir, please,
wow.
please, listen.
That's horrible.
I know he can be a lot. Please,
Excuse,
do need you. please.
I will
Being
not
quite a
sign on to any
stupid
ship
friend.
unless I am agreed. Guaranteed of payment.
Okay, well then, how about you make your offer and we will bargain.
Well, me and my lads, given that you don't know how long this will be, it's gonna run you 6 a day each.
6 what?
Gold.
Yeah.
He was gonna say silver.
Why?
He wasn't gonna say.
silver.
That's too expensive.
Wise elf.
Hey, maybe I could try to talk him down.
Can I? What's the opposite of bluff?
Intimidation.
No. Sorry. To like figure
Sense
out.
motive.
Yeah,
Insight?
that one.
Oh,
Good.
yeah. Instance motive.
Yeah, since motive.
Not playing no 5th editions here,
It's hard.
Robbie. No
Yep,
insight.
that's a 10.
It's hard when you have both editions going through.
That is a
your head.
10.
The 10. What you trying to sense his motives?
As in, like,
Like how much
the way
money
that
will
he
really
responded
tell?
was like, yeah, sure, why not?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, no, with a 10 you can totally tell that he probably meant silver. He's probably only ever been paid in silver.
Well, we are adventurers and we have a lot of gold,
The
so.
fact that you said
Can
gold,
I
he got some
diplomatize
gold in
this
his
guy?
eyes.
Well, I mean, we could.
I don't see how.
Oh,
6 gold.
I'm
Come on.
talking and
I would
rolling
like
the
to
dice
say,
6 silver.
are
and
you
a
sure you really need
just
to
6
have
times 8,
quite so
48
much?
times
Could it would be a little bit more reasonable
7.
since we don't know how long it will take?
quick math.
And,
No,
um,
sorry,
I got
yeah,
a 28.
So
Oh wow.
60.
He
Nice.
says that since you're driving a hard bargain,
It is my
he's
ship.
willing to cut
Yeah.
that rate in half.
I think that's very
That
reasonable.
sounds fair.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the guys behind him are just like,
Is
yeah,
that so? That's 3 for all of them, right?
per day.
All of them.
No, 3 per person per day.
Yeah, 3 per person.
Things
Okay,
like
fair
for
enough.
a very short
I don't
period of
know.
time.
I
You're going to be
think
at sea
I
for
think
a
we
long
could
period of time.
probably find someone a little more reasonable.
Roll intimidation.
Well, sayonara, sailors.
Yeah.
24.
Wow.
It's like okay, one gold per man per day.
I'm okay.
I'm cool with that.
Fine.
That's
Very
still
good.
almost
4
twice
gold
as
a day?
much as they normally make.
I mean, they
Yeah.
are risking their lives.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it is very dangerous.
And they don't know how long they're going to be on.
No.
And if they die, we don't have to pay them.
You didn't say that out loud, did you?
Wow.
Like, really?
Mr. Cleric. Of course not.
They say that they just need to let their families know
Okay.
that they'll be gone for maybe a
Question
month.
Maybe a month.
Yeah.
I'll be writing up a contract.
Okay. So they say that they'll be back in like an hour. You give them, an hour.
I make them sign the contract.
Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Perfect.
I did calligraphy.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
wait. Silas, we are going to need goods. Food.
You mean provisions?
Yes.
I mean, do you have a Everfull mug and everlasting rations and?
Let me just
That's
check
all
my
I was doing.
backpack real quick.
Yes.
I have the mug.
You know, we went on
No.
an adventure. We transported thousands of miles.
Do you really not have
You were
either
just
of us?
like, woo!
I do.
Let's go.
Him, though. Him. You don't have them?
No.
Six, it seems like you're not always around when the money is distributed around here.
Really?
Otherwise, you'd have
what
better
gave that
stuff.
away? My 978 gold?
Yeah, it's something like that.
With literally basically nothing to speak for it?
I can summon you food and water every day.
I'll take that. Screw the goods. On the boat we go! And then I'm going to sit.
Wait, but do our
For what?
sailor people need food?
We'd probably bring some for
It's
us.
Probably,
two different
yeah.
spells.
They probably
It's
bring
crate
their own.
food, crate
I mean,
water.
the-
They're both
bring
zero.
rations.
They'll bring like salt rations, but they're expecting you to give them water. I mean,
There's
there's
water
no way that they
everywhere.
could bring water for 4 dudes for a month. really.
much water.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and get
What
on
do
the
you
boat,
need
and I
more?
sit on the front right oar. Ready to go.
Okay.
All right, are we all on the boat?
Yeah.
All right,
You guys
here,
can
I
all
wanna-
hop on.
I wanna
got
walk-
my
Flippy
going.
floppies.
I want to talk to the sailors right before we leave port.
Oh, please don't mess this up.
Hollis,
Oh, they signed the
Already?
contract. We're good.
Hollis, I want to
Alright.
talk to the sailors right before we leave port.
Okay.
I want to say, listen, lads. I'm sorry if I came off as rude earlier. I really don't have as much of a way with words as most of my friends. But here, as a gift for regaining your trust, I'll give you these. And I hand them each 5 gems.
Whoa.
What did you give them?
What?
What did you give them?
I hand them each 5 gems.
But what gems?
He just has it written down that he has 100 gems.
These aren't mind gems,
Yeah.
are they?
Just
No.
gems.
One time we were like we found gems. No, remember? We,
100?
I want some
like found a
gems.
huge treasure trove. then-
You found huge treasure troves several times.
And then I said, like, can I have the gems? Because I like shiny things. And everyone was like, sure. And so they just gave me the
You
big...
never even got them appraised or anything?
No.
Aw.
Just a bag of
They
gems.
gave me... I've been carrying around 100 gems.
Any idea when you got them?
Probably, like, so long ago that I don't really remember.
Oh my god.
I know I've had them, though. And I think at the
He
time
may
you
not know
told me
what they
that
are.
none of them were enchanted, though.
No, but that is enchanted.
Are
They
they?
could be worth like 100 gold each or something.
Are they like?
Which is
Are they like
Like, what,
diamonds
10,000
or
gold?
That's the thing
jets?
is, he just wrote down 100 gems.
There's where your money went.
Yeah.
all 10,000 went damn.
Okay,
wait.
Okay,
When
this
is
is
it?
going to be ruled by DM Fiat. We got to resolve these gems.
Now I know he has a bag of gems.
Ooh, it's
Yes.
true. You are now.
Hey,
That's
Six-
No, everyone knows he has a
But he
bag
doesn't know that I
of
know.
nondescript
Ha, 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 ha.
gems.
I don't want to buy your friendship, but I will give you some gems if you just want some.
I'm ready to freaking
And I know
grow
that
my
you've
ore.
been off
He
of the
wants
drugs
to
for a
freeze
while,
some
so I know it isn't that. It has to be
All right,
the
then.
gems.
You ready?
Yeah.
I need you to roll me percentile.
Oh my gosh. Percentile? Really? Can I have someone's good percentile? Because I don't think any of my percentile are good.
Steal from the.
Oh,
I want 100 gems.
Thank you. Alright, percentile. Oh no.
No.
82.
82.
It's pretty high.
that's how much we're worth.
Okay. Let's see. Roll me a.
Are you appraising them right now?
Basically, yeah.
Roll me a d20.
You need a different D20.
Yeah, this one sucks. I
What'd
rolled
you
a
get?
5.
Ooh,
5.
fun.
All right. What you have are citrines of. Anyone got a praise?
I
I have psionic identify.
Can't
Which
anybody?
only
yeah, anyone
identifies
can
magic
appraise.
made of-
Yeah, anybody can appraise.
I have.
As anyone can attempt to appraise. This is true.
Mm-hmm.
Including the sailors.
Including the person that has 24 on
Anyone can appraise.
the roll.
Well, anyone can try to.
Some like
Sailor
Zaudia got a 24.
Sailor
I
rolls
got
low.
20 on the die. And add 4 in it.
Nice.
Yeah, no.
Throws them in the lake. Just like right in the ocean. Just, they're worthless. Gems.
Yeah.
for
skipping
rocks.
They're probably worth at least 40 gold each.
Oh. So you just
One of the sailors
paid their wages.
just walks away.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They signed a contract.
He
They
walks
said
away.
contract.
no.
I reach up and grab him.
Oh no.
You're like, what?
I turn back around and face him. I say, "I'm not an angry man,
Yeah.
but if you leave
Oh
with
my
our
God.
stuff, I will put you in the ground. Get back on the ship."
I mean,
Roll intimidate.
Contra agrees. He's like, hey.
Yeah, they signed a contract.
I got a total of a 1 because it was a 2 minus 1.
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh. So you're not intimidating at all.
You're not intimidated. Well, but see, the problem with that is that he really would be. It's
Contract.
sailing. It's sailing time. Sailing is good. I love to
Oh
sail.
yeah, sailing.
Yeah, but what about the bank?
Put them in your
He doesn't
pocket.
want to take. Oh, he doesn't want to take him.
How about this? How about this? How about this?
He wants his
Take
family
if
to
you're
have
really
his
that,
money.
If you're really that worried, take your gems, give them back to Silkroth, and he'll give them to you before when we get back.
I mean, we're talking about a guy that works for Silver, holding what?
Like 4 gems.
5 gems
5
worth
gems,
40 gold
90.
each
200 gold.
200 gold.
in his hand. This is like someone
In
holding a
return?
winning lottery ticket and you expecting them to like hand it off.
Did
to
you
someone
give
for
each of them
safety.
5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about if a couple of the members of our group walk you to the bank so as to make sure that you'll honor the contract?
Yeah, she's fine with that.
Okay. Contract
Yeah,
6?
He's
Not-
like,
hearing
what?
that the gems are clearly valuable, the other guys want to do this as well.
Okay.
The rest of them had no idea that they were worth much.
I like how we haggled down the price like a couple silver, and now we just gave them each 200 gold.
Yep. Well, welcome.
We didn't
to
do anything.
Orcslayers.
We
With the
did
camera
not
dims on this beautiful scene as our heroes bravely go to the bank. We'll see you next time.